What's up, big boys? Your boy is back. Madden 20, of course, is out now, and as with every year, I'm gonna do my yearly how to throw high point and low point passes. If you're not already utilizing high point and low point passes in your game, then this is something that you absolutely want to start doing. In this video, I'm gonna show you 1, how to throw a high point and low point pass, 2, when to use them, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are either getting this used on you or have used it but don't really know exactly the best times, places to use it. And so we're just going to head to practice really quick. We're the Texans and the defense is going to be the Jets. So we're going to start off with the high pass, and this is going to be most useful for you in short yardage situations such as the red zone, especially when the field is condensed, and so you tend to have more players between you and the receiver you're trying to get to. So the way to do it, actually, is you got your controller, hold down the left bumper. And if you are a PlayStation player, that will be L1. Snap the ball, and right when you're about to throw it, hold L1 or left bumper, and then press and hold the button of the person you want to throw to. So I'm going to snap it. I'm going to hold L1 now and press X, and it's going to throw a high pass. So you want to tend to do this when there are kind of people in between the quarterback and the receiver, and you want to try to get it over them. Now, this used to be a lot bigger in previous Maddens, simply because, 1, the arc of the ball was lower, and so you could have a D lineman in a spy pick off almost any bullet pass, which is not only unrealistic, but it's also a problem. You think you have a guy wide open, and then some 300-pound dude at the line of scrimmage just picks off your pass. So a way to get around that was to use the high pass, and in previous games, it was also almost impossible to defend the high pass. It was either going to be an inaccurate throw, or the dude was just going to catch it. In Madden 20, the high pass tends to be pretty inaccurate, but defenders tend to play it a lot better as well. So use it sparingly, but if you do use it in the right situations, such as the red zone, it can be very useful for you. We're going to snap it, and hold LB and press X now. And look at that. Oh, dang. All right, he made a diving play, and the linebacker made another diving play, and that was certainly interesting. But we're going to do it again, right over the middle linebacker. And there you go. High pass, accurate. You see the little indicator at the bottom of the screen. Sometimes that'll say inaccurate, and that'll especially happen more often when you pass lead in addition to high passing. So I'm going to do it where we're going to high pass and pass lead up. So we're going to hold LB and hold the control stick up as we press the receiver button. And it's probably going to be inaccurate. As we can see, there you go. High pass, inaccurate if you read the indicator at the bottom. So the way to do the low pass, and now this will be used in decently similar situations. Usually, though, it'll be kind of in the middle of the field. You can definitely use it near the red zone, but the low pass can be used anywhere. So if we do a low pass, we can get like Will Fuller to make a sliding catch and avoid a hit from the safety, and thus allow him to avoid taking a hit and thus dropping the ball, getting it knocked out, whatever. The only thing with the low pass is you're more likely for a linebacker underneath the coverage to be able to catch it, because obviously you're throwing the ball lower. And so the way to do this is, as you're throwing pressing the button to throw to the receiver, you hold the left trigger, or on PlayStation L2. Actually, we might as well just keep it on slants, and we'll try to fit it into a pocket here. So right there, see how Hopkins slid to make the catch, and thus if the safety comes running up to try to hit him, it's not even programmed in the game to allow him to hit Hopkins. It just won't happen. So we'll do it again. We'll hit Hopkins, and look at that. He won't even get touched. But you have to make sure that you're fitting it into the right windows, because obviously I'll throw a low pass and right when he's about to cross a linebacker, and you'll see that the linebacker will just, it'll go right to his hand. So let's see if I can get a low pass to get thrown right at a guy. Maybe that spy right there. How's right there? See? So if you throw a low pass, and especially if the opponent player has a spy up, that low pass, it won't go over the defensive lineman or the linebacker's head. It'll go right into their hands, which means that they're more likely to pick the ball off. But things like this are really useful if you're trying to throw a post, but you know that the defense is in cover 3, and so the middle third safety is going to come up and absolutely smash your receiver. Throw a low pass, the receiver will catch it, slide it, and avoid the hit. So we're going to try to hit Hopkins and throw a low pass to him so that the middle third safety doesn't absolutely maul him. So we'll throw it right now, and look at that. Like, I let him in such a way that the linebackers underneath couldn't catch it, but that the safety over top couldn't come back and hit him or come back and even intercept the ball. So we're going to do the same thing without a low pass here. We're going to try to hit him in this same spot too, right here. As you can see, DeAndre Hopkins is absolutely mauled. Now, he hung on to it somehow. That's what happens when you get a 99 overall. But this is the difference between converting a 20-yard completion or getting absolutely bopped or even an interception. So if you have any other questions about high pass, low pass, just leave it in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to answer it. And I hope you learned how to do this. You got to keep practicing it, use it in games. Sometimes it'll work out for you, and then sometimes it won't work out for you, and then you learn when you shouldn't be using it. But that's been all from me. If you like this content, you learned something, and you want to stay with it, definitely feel free to like this video, subscribe for more content, because I'm going to be producing more Madden 20 content, guides, tips, tricks, gameplay, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.